It's time for the sideshow right now. You never know what you're gonna see, but you don't want to miss any of it.
It's one of the most successful, critically acclaimed and groundbreaking live-action television series of all time. And now, after 10 years on the air, the secrets to Dumbo's circus will finally be revealed.
I didn't want anybody to go to any trouble.
How those fun-loving characters on TV had to make their way to the top.
I guess it's called a podcast, or it's a show, or it's a
Video.
yeah, they used to say video.
My TV's top boy called it quits at the height of his fame.
I love the character voice. That's part of being an actor, you know.
Which of Disney Channel stars battled for any sight?
No, I went to the circus after we did the carnival show.
And how an unknown actor without anything amazing snagged the role of a lifetime.
Look!
I know, that's you.
I will not forget who I am.
Lily!
Now, after 10 glorious years, the real story behind the amazing scenes.
Come on, everybody, join in.
Are you ready?
The behind-the-scenes video is celebrating the 10th anniversary of this TV show. If you were born after 1979, chances are, you are a member of the Big Top generation.
Dumbo Circus is coming to visit you.
We used to sing along to that song even in 5th grade. Shouldn't have said that.
I had never seen anyone that was my size.
I'd always answer back and I'd think she'd totally hear me.
And if you became a parent any time in the last decade, chances are that you love this show too.
We all seem to tend to agree on just about everything.
Seem to tend to,
Yep. Yeah, seem to kind of tend to.
I remember doing one of the first things that we did. Bobby and I were the Bobby Soxer shoe.
Beats work.
But most people don't know, is that behind the adorable 12-year-old, behind the alley cat, the chief lieutenant, the cowboy clown, and their entire condiment families, was a very old-school creative team.
They were all babies. You know, they were fresh out of college, and I just had to trust them.
Disney executives charged the young trio with a special mission: create an entertainment show for the network's youngest viewers.
We do believe that kids come to TV with an active mind.
We had done so much research to create games where the kids at home feel like they're playing along.
This show was born after the 1941 Disney animated film, and in a cramped conference room in the summer of '83.
At the time, and I didn't even realize that I was a little person.
I don't think they ever left. I think we should just slide pizza under the door.
I have only 6 peanuts left.
From there on, you went to the circus.
Yes.
Or
What?
did you go to the circus first?
No, I went to the circus after we did the carnival show.
If the animation is a success, the team put out the call for the music to make it look circusy.
I got a call from Tracy. I think you guys would be great to do the music.
The shoe song, I remember.
We don't know.
But Walt Disney was already eyeing a show featuring a feline. So they created an idea for it.
Well, that's wonderful.
Because I think you're the last remaining
No,
speaker.
there are many. There are many.
Voice actor Will Ryan was picked to prep the character into style.
Yes, we're doing I guess it's called a podcast, or it's a show, or it's a
Video.
yeah, they used to say video
Show cat.
thing.
Disney execs knew this elephant for tots would be more than just a sound. Dumbo head bite. And Dumbo got clothes, so the team moved forward. Next step, find the boss.
Some of the scenes in the movie sell it.
Right.
You know, they'll chunk it up and put little bits here, and you'll see, you know, Christopher Walken or whoever, Chris Pratt, or somebody named Chris.
I always say that I learned my profession by getting kicked out of class a lot. You know, I would be doing the dolphin noises or a squirrel in the back of the room. Well, we don't have those here at St. Columba, Mr. Cummings.
And then Ryan Reynolds comes in and eats their lunch.
Takes his shirt off.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Sales.
Is that really true?
While others aspire to skidoo alongside the boss, a test audience of kids made the final casting call.
Lots of people have asked me how I practice for the high wire. I'll show you.
Then there's Lily, channeling Betty Boop.
There was just something about this kid who was fresh out of Pennsylvania, who just knew where to look in the camera to really talk to kids. He was just right.
When those characters are ready in place, every member of team they pitched in to play a part.
Now, when I think about what I'm going to do each week, one of the things I do is I start to play around with the placements. Remember we talked about the voice placements? So, because I like to come up with ideas, not just about articulation, but how you can learn to use those placements to create characters.
Because it was made of like plastic, all right, molded to my face, and I can't stop looking at it.
With a completed pilot in the can, the team headed back to the Disney Channel.
We went to preschool's first thing that next morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning. By that third clue, kids were on their feet pointing and screaming. And we were just sitting there crying, like, okay, this is it.
Here we go.
Then, on May 6, 1985, Dumbo's Circus made its Disney Channel debut.
I thought it was magic, but it was another thing to see that all these other people thought it was magic too.
But Dumbo's Circus was more than a hit, it was a home run. Soon independent studies showed that kids wouldn't just watch the story, they'd play along and think along too.
And I just know you're gonna love it.
You just can't get away from how smart and how well done the basic architecture of the show is, and how well it understands children and the way they watch television.
Dumbo's circus characters led kids through a colorful world of entertainment, and parents love them for it.
When am I going to breathe? They say, you're not. You're not.
What do you know about that?
Soon enough, everyone was celebrating this TV show.
Jimmy Don was there doing a recording session, and he wrote most of the music.
Suddenly Dumbo's Circus was bigger than life, celebrating all over the high school days.
That was because he could just throw me all over the place.
Double wraparound.
Success spawned a series of many promos around the nation, reacted by Double Toasted, brought to you by Jillian's, and a birthday star video. This show traveled in 16 languages, as Disney Channel sprang up from the 80s to the 90s.
You laugh so hard, your sides will split.
This show was even making this happening.
But that's not all. The sideshow is just about to start.
For 7 glorious years, Dumbo and his friends are inseparable. Like peanut butter and jelly, no one could imagine them apart.
What are they talking about, cutie? I think they're talking about Dumbo.
And then, the world of 80s TV was creepy. After nearly 100 episodes and at the pinnacle of their fame, Disney said it was a very scary coincidence. They're just animatronics.
Uh-oh. We just lost our breath. We didn't know.
Dino, leave me alone, Dino. Yabba dabba doo. Wilma.
They said they were leaving to pursue a circus career, but the tabloids didn't buy it. And soon rumors of Disney's demise were flying.
I heard some wild rumors of why he left, and, won't go into them because they were crazy.
Wow, I've never seen anything like it.
I was freaked out.
Last year, probably 110, maybe 100, maybe more.
And a lot of character voices.
Yes, oh yes. I love the character voices. That's part of being an actor, you know.
The time's flown like a bird. Or an elephant.
But they did have a secret.
Oh my gosh.
And now in a Disney Channel exclusive, they reveal the biggest little truth about their departure.
Where are they going to do this?
One of the TV stations. And I have to speak at the attorney's library at Vanderbilt.
The network launched a worldwide search to find our favorite actor for a puppet.
It's been a couple of bad years, but now I'm vaccinated, double boosted.
And the who's who of a Disney Channel audition.
Chloe, come light this candle.
But it was a voice actress of Sunny who snagged the role, even though she didn't have a clue about that character.
Yeah, that's what we do. And we also do voices for educational apps, websites, wherever voices are needed, I'll be there.
Katie was cast as the voice of the 12-year-old Dumbo.
Can't stop now.
And she worked around the clock to prepare her for the passing of her mood.
I do voiceovers. I am sometimes called the voice of your childhood. And look!
I know, that's you.
I
That's
will
you.
not
That is
forget
you.
who I am.
Flap to tree, flap to
tree.
In the 35th episode, Dumbo defies gravity, with his feather in charge.
I mean, you sent me literally flying. Everything you said touched me.
For a little while.
If the whole show is a complete success, it opened the door to Toon Disney. In the 115th episode, it has kids' footage.
You ready to dribble? Yep. All right, let's go do the cone drill.
Now as Dumbo's Circus celebrates its 10th anniversary, an even more miraculous secret is about to be revealed.
It's not two first names, and we'll go into that probably later. Can you plug a guitar into a Latin speaker?
It's not my hat.
After a decade on the air, Dumbo's Circus hasn't missed the beat, remains a massive hit with all kids, young and old.
I've never seen you before in my life. Where's this guy?
The wild, naughty, flying elephant. Congratulations.
We're in the lead now. We're in the lead. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Happy 10th anniversary.
Lionel, where's my magic feather?
You go, girl.
Congratulations.
Happy anniversary.
That's great news.
Best wishes.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
We're starting our 27th year on the air, I believe, this year. So lots of fun stuff.
Bye-bye.